Welcome to another TV with the brand new ZTE Grand X EN unboxing. EN at the end stands for Intel processor, so this is quite a beautiful 4.3-inch device which is available here in Germany for 350 euros, which is around about $300 US. I would say this is, as I said, pretty nice not Windows Phone, it's an Android device. Android 4.0 is installed. Jelly Bean will be out in March. That's what the company told us. So for the CBIT, you will be able to upgrade your device. There is not much on the box, so I can't show you a lot except for the phone itself and the beautiful Intel logo. So when you take it out of the box, you will right away have here your beautiful ZTE Grand X EN. But first we will check out what else you will get when you look inside the box. Of course, you have your battery, which has 1650 milliamps here, which is a standard amount, I would say, for this display size. Then we have here the micro USB cable, which is also totally fine, has a little bit rubberish feeling on the outside. Then we have here the USB charger, which has a 1 amp output at 5 volts, so you will take about 1.5 hours to charge your ZTE Grand X EN. And then we have also here the headphones, which are quite nice. They are not in-ear, not golden end, but you have a headset or a microphone on here which you can press up and down, so I guess there's also volume inside, but we will try that out later. And last but not least, of course, the manual, which is in a slim design and in a few languages, like for example Hollandish, Czech, German, Hungarian, and even Russian. Okay, so where is the phone? Now, right there. Let's see what the phone itself can do. I will put in the battery by taking off the back part, which we'll take a closer look at in just 1 second. Let me just take off the back here, somehow at least. It's not, actually it was easy before, but it's as on a Samsung phone, you just have to do it with cojones. So you can see here I just put in the battery as you would used to. Maybe there will be in the future also an NFC backside available, since there is some golden connectors right here. Let me just focus. Then we have here the SIM card reader and a micro SD card reader. I think this takes micro SIMs, but we will check it out. It seems like that here on that part. And there is of course only one SIM card reader here in the ZTE Grand X EN. And let's just put on the back again and show you how good it looks from the back, because there's quite a beautiful structure on here. It feels kind of like a little bit the the Samsung Galaxy S2. You can also hear it a little bit when I do this, but otherwise it has a rubberish feeling that you would probably maybe know from a Google Nexus 7 tablet. So it's really the best of two worlds. We have an Intel logo here on the bottom, ZTE 8-megapixel camera which shoots full HD videos, and of course a flash also built in. So on the top you can see here we have the on and off switch, which I will press actually right now so the device turns on. Then we have the 3.5mm headphone port. On the side there is the Intel logo actually. On the side we have here the volume control and a micro USB port right there, and there's nothing else to see on the device except for microphone on the bottom, which is of course quite nice if you talk, but it's actually on the bottom left corner, so it's maybe mainly made for right-handed people, since then it's perfect on the left. It will not be that great to use. So since this is a little bit older design, that's what ZTE told us, is we have 4 buttons on the bottom, which you can see here. There's also a search button, which we nowadays don't have anymore, and otherwise you can see we have here an interface which is a little bit customized by ZTE. You can not only unlock and lock your device here, but you can also, if you pull this to the side, then something different should happen, but I actually have the screen protection still on here. Yeah, you can see here, if you pull this to the side, you can select 1 out of 6 apps, like for example the camera app here, to use the front or back camera. Right now I have the 0.3 megapixel front camera here in the picture, which you can see is not slow at all. It should shoot quite good pictures. It's not too dark. but let's actually switch to the front camera, which you do by settings and switch camera, and then you will actually see me here in the picture, and you can also see that the camera is totally nice and the display from the side. Also we have a QHD resolution, so not a 720p, but it's totally enough to see everything quite clearly, sharply, and also the Intel processor with hyper-threading and 1.6 GHz is completely fast enough to browse through Android. As you can see here, it's really not slow at all, not even that slow, it's just not slow. You can go here into your programs. Android is still new, so it gives us some advice. You can see there is no buffering or anything. I should be even able to, well, maybe in Android 4.0, yes, you can't actually flip the device in the home screen, but Jelly Bean, as I said, will be available in March. So I don't have Wi-Fi connected right now, but I can still show you the keyboard, which pops up right away when you go into the browser. And then here actually you can, of course, flip the screen, and you can see that we have here also a little bit customized the keyboard. So this was of course just an unboxing video, so I will show you in the full review, which you can find in our channel soon, everything about the device. And before I say goodbye, let's actually compare it in size with a 4-inch Apple iPhone 5 device, which you can see here is not bigger, not a lot bigger at least, so there's 1 or 2 millimeters at the iPhone actually, which makes it higher. In terms of thickness, they are totally in sync, I would say. And in the width, you can see here that ZTE only has a few millimeters, maybe half a centimeter in width, which it makes it wider. So that's not bad at all. Then I have a Samsung Galaxy, oops, the wrong device, S3 Mini here, which is a 4-inch device. You can see that, of course, 4-inch compared to 4.3-inch device here with the ZTE is smaller and also a little bit slimmer, but it's not important since the Samsung is still more expensive, which is quite strange, and in width they are about the same. And just to compare to another high-end device, I have a Samsung Galaxy S3 here, which has a 4.8-inch screen, and you can see that actually 4.8 inches are of course a lot bigger. And I know I have an interesting case on my S3, but you can check out the video about that in our channel. So please subscribe. This was the ZTE Grand XEN in a short unboxing, or actually even not that short, but thank you much for watching. My name is Balázs Gál. Please subscribe to Endeavor TV. A lot more to come from the mobile workroom is also soon, in 1 month. Until then, we have still a lot to unbox, test, and to show you on our video channel. So thank you much for watching.